Hey everyone, welcome to today's lesson about standard deviation. To begin with, standard deviation is a measure in statistics about how spread out a particular data set is. To find the standard deviation, we're going to follow 6 steps, and they begin with finding the mean of the data. In this question, we're asked to find the standard deviation given this particular data set about a bowling tournament. 4 bowlers from the high rollers made the following number of strikes. Davis had 10, Stone had 8, Thompson had 6, and Jones had 12. So I'll rate my data set up top. 10, 8, 6, and 12. The first step in finding the standard deviation is to find the mean. To do this, we need to add 10 plus 8 plus 6 plus 12, and then divide by the number of terms, and that's 4. So 10 plus 8 plus 6 plus 12, that's going to be 36 divided by 4, which is 9. So the mean of my set of data is 9. Step 2 then is to subtract the mean from each value in the data set. All right, so we'll do 10 minus 9. We'll do 8 minus 9. We'll do 6 minus 9. And 12 minus 9. So 1, -1, -3, and 3. Once we have those differences, step 3 is square the differences. Apologize for my sloppy handwriting there. We're going to square each of the differences. All right? So 1 squared is 1. -1 squared is 1. 3 squared is 9. And -3 squared equals 9. At this point, you should have all positive numbers. Remember that any number squared is positive. So after step 3, we're working with only positive numbers. Step 4 is to add the squared values. All right, so I'm going to be doing 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9, and that totals 20. We're getting close. In step 5, I will then divide the sum by the number of values. In this case, that's 20 divided by 4 original values, which equals 5. All right, the last step is to square root the answer from step 5. All right, taking the square root of 5 is approximately 2.2. That tells me that my standard deviation is 2.2. All right, let's look at the bottom and we'll see visually what's going on here with the standard deviation. So if I were to put an X for each of the values in my data set, I put an X at 6, 1 at 8, 1 at 10, and 1 at 12. So you can see the data is relatively close together anyhow. But if I put a line that shows the mean, my mean, if you remember, was 9. So put a line right between 8 and 10, and that represents the mean. And then my standard deviation is 2.2. So from the mean, I can move right 2.2, and that would take me out to about 11. and it'll take me left 2.2 from the mean, which is about at 7. So I've moved, again, 2.2 from the mean in either direction. What you can see here is that the standard deviation indicates the center of a set of data. It determines how spread out our data is. Well, hope you learned a lot today. As long as you can follow those 6 steps, you can find the standard deviation to any data set. That's it for now.